I like to be silly. I like to have fun. I like to joke. I like to smile. I like to have my eyebrows go crazy. Today's subject matter is going to be a little heavier than my normal fare. Welcome to Matters With. I'm your host, Philip Bryan. Today we're here to discuss podcast matters with you. The Cult Next Door podcast, presented by Mattie Lasiter and Ashleigh Teeter. When I hear the word cult, I tend to think of Jonestown and red Kool-Aid, but in reality, cults are often much closer, and usually in present day. They can simply look like the house next door.
It's all just a farce. Like, you can't do what you want to do. You can't leave.
The Cult Next Door podcast recounts the fracturing, the splintering of one family from the worldwide Church of God as it frayed into sections due to differing perspectives after the passing of its founder. Some in the church sort of moved forward, while others got stuck in the weight of their history and dogma. And we then follow a subsection into something dubbed a crusade for God, but manifested as one man's crusade to be exalted by everyone in his flock, especially those in his own home. Mattie and Ashleigh, who are siblings, recount the spiral. We feel their pain as they detail the road from fundamentalism to a family cult. They share with us the story of their family and father, and there was no line between their father and God.
Grandma said to Kurt, if he can't control her, he will destroy her.
To weaponize one's faith and use it to control and manipulate is beyond irresponsible. To weaponize one's faith to degrade and demean and marginalize is beyond cruel. And this podcast reminds us that it can be happening right next door. Those who would do this come in many forms. The weapon may be spiritual, intellectual, emotional, psychological, or physical. But the motive is usually self-aggrandizement, selfishness, self before all, and self second to none. The Cult Next Door podcast is powerful, it is emotional, it is heavy, and it is engaging. And it is also uplifting because you can hear their healing happening. Thank you, Ashleigh and Mattie, for sharing. I believe your story will help others. I normally give something I review a grade based on the writing, the acting, the editing, the production, the set design, the score, and how it all fits together. I'm not going to grade someone else's life, but I am going to recommend you listen to this podcast. What's a podcast that gripped you, that grabbed your attention, and would not let go? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk soon.